You read the mood pretty early in terms of cost of living and raised questions on it in Parliament, campaigned on it really before anyone on the national
Mm,
stage. It was something that
yeah,
you were pushing very early on in terms of the sensitivities in southwest Sydney to rising costs. Do you think
yeah.
the uncertainty around Donald Trump and the presidency has created a level of chaos and uncertainty for people where it's almost overshadowed those other issues, where people are worried just about a bit of stability?
Look, people have been, and they still talk to me like this morning, talking about the fact that the cost of food has gone up for them, talking about the fact that the cost of petrol has gone up, and the cost of the interest rates. Again, people have forgotten, or media, not the people feel the pain. The people said that they're still living with the pain of the 13 interest rate rises, even though there's been a cut. And I know that the government has been very, boasting that there's been a cut. But you must remember 12 interest rate rises have been, people are still feeling the pain of that in the hip pocket. And the cost of the whole supply chain of everything for small business out here has gone up. So the day-to-day living of working Australians, of families, obviously mainstream media, politicians, ministers, prime ministers do not get the feel of that. And as somebody who actually lives in the community, work in the community, and part of the community, you feel that very much. And I tell you, petrol, food, rent, interest rates, it's causing a lot of mental health issues in people, and they're going to find somebody to blame.
The opposition focusing on law and order today, is that something raised with you, this idea of a national perpetrators register that parents could have an easier access to?
Oh, look, that's important. Obviously, crime is, we need to address. I mean, crime is a state issue. And I'm glad that, of course, at the federal level, we need to do something and contribute towards fighting crime. But I think at the root cause of the increase in crime that we're seeing, I have no doubt, is linked to the cost of living. When people are, as I mentioned before, are anxious and don't know where to find the money to pay their rent, don't know where to find the money to pay, buy their food, pay for their bills, all of that will cause a lot of dysfunction within families, households, especially those that are on low to middle income. So I have no doubt we need to address the root causes of crime. And for me, cost of living is critical and is part of that. And how will the government, whoever forms government, find the solutions to address the cost of living is a priority.
Member for Fowler Dai will talk to you next week, the final week of
We'll be out
campaigning ahead of
hustling. We'll be handing out. So I don't know. I'll
election
be
day.
sitting in.
No, we'll cross to you at the pre-poll booth. No problem. We'll sort
Okay.
that out.
Okay.